Hey guys, it's Chelsea Messenger with Picks and Parlays. Baseball is finally back in full swing, and we've got a free pick to give you guys. If you like our content, we'd really appreciate it if you give us a like, share our stuff, and if you want a notification every time we post a new video, hit the bell. Mets Phillies, we're talking all of your betting needs and wants and desires with Chip. Chip, who do you like in this one? The Mets are 9-11 entering this one. Phillies 5-9. The Phillies favored big in this one, minus 160.
Yeah.
Over under is 8.5. So where are we leaning when it comes to Mets and
Well,
Phillies?
I could like the Mets. I mean, they're actually starting to play a little better. And as we speak on a Friday night, they have the lead against the Phillies in Philadelphia. But the Mets have Matz, and Steve Matz is on the mound for them. And he's 0-3 with an ERA around 8.2. And I've really been, sometimes, Chelsea, when you see a ball player, you see something and you either start riding him or you play against him. And I've been against him every time out now. And I'm going to stay against him here. Philadelphia is going to be a heavy favorite. Aaron Nola on the mound. He's 1-1, 3.7 ERA. You know how he is. You guys had him last week in a winning situation against the Pirates. The Mets, as a dog, are 19-40 going into the Friday night's game. They're 4-10 in their last 14 against Philly. But Philadelphia, this team is an enigma. They're 1-5 at home going into Friday night's play. And, this is a team that everybody, them in Atlanta, people looking at as a dark horse in the National League to have a really good shot. They seem to shore up some positions in the offseason, and yet they come out flat. Now, there is 60 games. They have 40 games left. We'll see what happens. I like Philadelphia here. I like playing against Mats. That's one reason. And I hate laying the price. So we've talked about this, and last week we laid the runs in a game that we won, and I would do it again here. If I had, and you're forcing me to make a selection on this game between the Mets and the Phillies, I'd lay the run line, and I would take Philadelphia plus $1.10 or even close to even money. I just don't want to lay that $1.80.
Yeah, I don't blame you because it's been a Phillies team that hasn't been, very trustworthy either, getting swept by the Orioles. But get this, as much as a dumpster fire as the Mets have been as an organization, they actually lead the majors in on base percentage, and they rank third in batting average. So maybe if their pitching wasn't such a train wreck outside of Jacob deGrom, they'd be doing a lot better. But that is why I like an over in this one. How are you supposed to
And
back the Mets when they have Steven Matz on the mound, who leads the majors in home runs given up? In 18 innings of work, he's given up 8 home runs and 17 runs. You heard that right.
right.
So I like an over in this one. Aaron Nola is a good starter, but the Phillies bullpen ranks last in team ERA. So all of that combined, let's go over the total of 8.5 runs here. That's my play.
Well, and Alonso's starting to hit. He's picking up a little bit for the Mets, starting to hit a little power and brought his average up over 200. I mean, when these guys start like Yelich did with Milwaukee, 1 for 32, it's very difficult to get back. And they're fighting their way through. But shortened season, it wasn't that long or prolonged a slump. I mean, if it was during the regular season, they had a 30-day slump, you'd really know about it. But here, 8 to 10 days, we're ready to go. And I think Philly's aside here.
Right, and I think Steven Matz is one of those pitchers that had all the talent in the world, but for some reason or another, he just gets rocked. And I think it's especially humorous to see what Mets fans say when he's on the mound. Some of the tweets about Matz have been really funny. Steven Matz has opted out of being good. Steven Matz has tested positive for hurting my soul. So I feel for Mets fans when Mats is on the mound, and it's certainly not a play that I would take. So
Well,
my 2 cents.
yeah, his ball has very little movement, and we were talking about how important that is, and he's been racked every time out.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for Phillies Mets talk on Picks and Parlays. Thank you, Chip, for joining us.